there is a dark side of the photo booth business, and we need to talk about it. Okay, that was a little bit dramatic of an intro, but real talk, this video, I will be shedding some light on some of the not so glamorous aspects of the business, because with anything, there's the good, and then there is the bad. And you're probably thinking, Aaron, you literally have an entire YouTube channel talking about why it's a great business, how much money you can make, all the good stuff. So why are you making this video? Well, number one, transparency. And two, this video isn't meant to deter you. It's really just to put you on notice about what to expect if you're getting into the business. So when you do face these obstacles, when you do notice these things happening, you don't fold. But before we get into it, I'm Event Rentals with Aaron, and I'll be posting regularly about the journey of growing my photo booth and event rental business, how-to tutorials, and everything in between. So if you don't want to miss out, make sure you hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up. Now, let's get into the video. Number one, your social life will probably take a hit. When do we typically get booked for events in the photo booth business? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, in the evening time. Now, when do friends and family want to get together? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, in the evening time. So as you can see, those two things overlap. So there is a good chance you will be missing out on events in your personal life. You'll be missing out on get-togethers. And last minute hangouts, you're probably not going to be able to attend any of them. Now, that is a harsh reality. However, you got to look at it like this. Instead of going out and spending money, you are making money. So that's one way to look at it. I also just want to remind everyone that we ultimately decide when we work on what bookings we take. So if you want to not schedule anything on the weekend, or if you want to plan something in advance with your friends and family, you could do just that. You don't have to say no to everything. It's not as bad as it sounds. It just requires a lot more planning ahead of time to make sure you do see the people in your personal life. Number two, this is a sales and marketing role. I am telling you, it doesn't matter that you bought a photo booth. In fact, it doesn't matter how much you spent on the photo booth or if you have the most premier setup possible. That does not mean you will get bookings just rolling in. You need to network. You need to do business development. You need to market yourself, and you need to have sales skills in order to actually get bookings. Because if you're not willing to talk to people, if you're not willing to refine your sales skills and how you communicate, then truthfully, you're probably not going to get bookings, and your booth will probably end up on Facebook Market for sale in the very near future. Because I'm telling you, you can get the most top of the line setup, the best camera, the best booth, the best everything. But if you do not have the ability to communicate how you differentiate yourself from the competition, why you're so much better, and why it makes sense for your price and the value you can add to people, then honestly, it means nothing. Spending all that time figuring out your photo booth setup, it's great, but arguably what's more important, or just as important, is the actual sales and marketing that goes behind your business to get the bookings. Because there is no business without bookings. Remember that. And number three, I've talked about this in a previous video, but I'm talking about if you want to get into this business, there is a level of extreme ownership that you need to take on. And what I mean by that is any problem that arises, any issue that comes your way, it is your fault. You need to figure it out. It does not matter if it was just completely out of your control, if someone else caused it. If it's preventing you from doing your job, you just need to deal with it. So if you are in this business and you get to a setup and all of a sudden you have all these obstacles come your way, like, the reality is you just have to deal with it. And you don't have a manager, you don't have a superior, you don't have anyone to really call other than on yourself to step up to the plate. Now, with that being said, that's the video. I hope I brought some more awareness to the business and the not so glamorous aspects of it. So when you do have these realizations, when you do face these obstacles, you just approach it with a much healthier mindset, because you were aware of this happening before you even started getting into it. And as always, I'm Event Rentals with Aaron. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. I'll be posting regularly. And if you check the description of the video, you'll find links for all of the stuff that I use for my photo booth business on Amazon that you can order straight to your front door. You'll find a link to the photo booth software I use for my iPad, Lumabooth. And lastly, and most importantly, a link to the Patreon. Now the Patreon, that's where you'll be able to sign up and get exclusive access, not just to me, but additional content and stuff before anyone else. And most importantly, I'm trying to build a community that is the most helpful community in the photo booth space, where we're helping each other out as we start our businesses or grow and propel our businesses. So it doesn't matter if you're brand new or you're a vet, there is no such thing as a dumb question. So if you want to join the community, again, check the description of this video for the Patreon. And until then, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.